So now I'm going to explain the lab 2 question 1. So in this code, we initially set var1 with word data type with 1 and var2 with word data type 9. So word only store for B. So you can see in the memory 0001, which is the address for var1, 0009, which is address for var2. Then, okay, let's proceed to the debug. After proceeding to, the first line executed, you move var1 to AX. So you can see the var1 becomes 0001. And after that, moving var2 to BX. So you can see BX changing to 0009. Then exchange between AX and BX. So you can see the exchange between EX and EBX in register. Then move AX to var1 executed. After that, after execute that line, there's no change in register, but in the memory you can see the change of var1. So so the var1 have become 0009, and initially is 0001. Then after that executed the next line. Okay, you can see the BX value is changed, is moving to the var2. So 0001, which initially is 0009, which is the address for var2, has changed as well. So after that is the end of the program. So that's all for lab 2 question 1. So now I'm going to explain the execution for the question 3 of the lab 2. So in this question 2, we initialize var1 with D-word data type and initialize it with 5, and var2 with 10, var3 with 20, and var4 with undefined. Then you proceed to the main program. So the first execution is move var1 values to EAX, and the second is to multiplication with var2, which means multiply EAX with var2 value, then add var3 to EAX, and decrement for EAX, which which subtract 1, then exceed. So let's see in the after execution, the memory store is 8B since it's D word. So the first bus data store is var1. So you can see in the memory one, 0000000005, which is 05 hexadecimal for var1, and 00000000A, which means hexadecimal 10 for var2, and 00000014, which means hexadecimal for 20. And the var4 is didn't display since it's undefined, which means 00, nothing. So let's see in the register. After executed the line 9, which is the first line. After executed the line 9, it moved the value of var1 to EAS. So the EAS indicate 05, which is 05 hexadecimal, then multiplication. So it becomes 0032 for the EAX, since it has multiplication with the 10 hexadecimal. Then adding in become 0 EAX become 46 hexadecimal. Then decrement of 1 hexadecimal. So that's all for the question 3, lab 2. Now I'm going to explain the lab 2 question 5. So in the code, the first line that will be executed is move dx0, which means it's clear the dx data by moving value 0 to dx. So after executing it, you can see the dx, which is lower bit, become 0000, move lower bit of edx. Then move ax 1000 hexadecimal means moving 1000 hexadecimal to ax. So after executing it, you can see the eax is lower 4 bit of eax become 1000. Then after executing the move cx 25 hexadecimal, it move 25 hexadecimal to cx. So you can see a cx change to 0025. Then mouse cx means multiply ax with cx. Then you can see the ax become 5000 after multiply with cx. So that's all for the question 5 code.